Perhaps why it looks as if the love meter in your relationship is going low is because you always see things at your own point of view. Start seeing things from the other person's point of view. And I'm telling you, life will be restored back to your relationship because love is never enough. Wisdom is. Say, deal with your wife with understanding. Deal with them with understanding. And a man without understanding is a man that is always saying, my say must stand. My say must stand. I am the head of this family. I'm telling you, nobody will know that you are the head because you are saying it. It helps nobody. You saying, yeah, I'm the head. You don't just say you. The headship of a family is earned. Not because you are in this position, you think you are there. You have to earn it that you are the head. And you've got to do what you've got to prove it. And how will you prove it? How will you prove it? By doing what? By learning to deal with those in that family with wisdom. So love is never enough. And that's why you need a solid courtship. You need a solid courtship. You know, not all these Indomie marriages that people are going into today. We met each other yesterday and tomorrow we are getting married. And that's why people are rushing it. As they are rushing it, they are rushing out. They say love is blind. But I always tell people that marriage, you open it because time changes things. Time opens eyes. So you need a solid courtship. Know each other very well. Know everything about each other. If not everything, at least most of the things, know it. And you know what? When you are in courtship and you come across something you know you cannot cope with, don't try to use faith. Come on. Don't try to use faith. You discover that while you are courting, that, oh, I cannot bear with this. Don't say I will manage it. You cannot. See, what you know you cannot bear with when you enter marriage, whenever you discover that in your courtship, say bye-bye. A broken courtship is better than a broken marriage. So you need a solid time for courtship. Put love aside. Now I was watching a movie, Legion, and the mother of the girl was telling can't you just open your eyes and see that this man is not right for you? Can't you see that he's not right for you? This man is not right for you in any way. You are brought up in the knowledge of the Lord and you want to go with this man. He's not going to say, no, I love him and I want to. Hey, see, whenever you are at a point and your parents are pointing your attention to something about the person you want to go into marriage with, see, be wise enough to do what? To do away with it. Don't say, forget love. Who love help? See, as soon as your parents are saying, see, this thing is not good for you, whether they are spiritual or not, not small, it is your parent that is telling you that don't go with this person. Be wise to speak to your leg and run. Forget love. Love is never enough. Love cannot make a marriage to work. What that can make it to work is wisdom, and wisdom is already speaking to you through your parent to flee. So be wise and run. Run for your life. Run. You know, the wife of Norman Foster P, Mrs. Ruth Stafford P said, for your marriage to work, you've got to do this thing. Say, study your man. And the same also goes to the woman too. To the man to study your wife. He says study him as if he were some real strange and fascinating animal. He says study him constantly because he will be constantly changing. Yes, and that's why, you know, when you say you love somebody now, there are some things you see in that person's life and you say, wow, I like this, I like the way he dresses, I like the way he talks, I like the way he does this, I like the way he does that. Wow, I just love him. Man can change. We all do. Man will constantly change. So, and that's why you should not base the reason why you said yes, or you will say yes to that man or to that woman based on what you are seeing and based on love. Base it on the truth. Base it on facts. He said study him because man will be constantly changing. He said study his likes and dislikes, study his strengths, study his weakness, study his moods, study his mannerism. Rather than when it looks like this, you should be able to tell that, oh, this is what he's trying to say. That because she said just loving a man alone is not enough. She said to live with one successfully, you have to know him. And to know him, you have to study him. You know, Rose Campbell said, he said, it takes 2 years for you to be able to study a man to an appreciable point. That is okay, at least I know this man. 2 years. So you need a solid courtship. You need to study each other. I'm not saying you should spend 2 years before you marry that person, but at least you need time to study each other. Spend time with each other to know what you are getting yourself into. Because when you go into it, you rush in, you rush out. So you need to sit down, clear your head, look at all the variables involved. If you can cope, then go right ahead. So don't allow anybody to talk you into a marriage. Don't allow anybody to sweet talk you into a relationship. You've got your life to live. Don't allow any man to live your life for you. Live your own life. Make the decision yourself. Love is never enough. Love is never enough. Cover the basis. Cover the basis. Know what you are getting yourself into. Know that marriage is God's plan for procreation, for companionship, for partnership, for you to be able to work together and fulfill your plan and your purpose. Fulfill God's plans and purpose for your life. So cover the basis. Love is never enough. So from today, but before you say I do to a person, don't look at love. Look at other parameters and make your choice. So this is where